Come one, come all. Hello? I don't know why. What's up, y'all? Tony here. This is my first ever episode of this. I'm gonna try and give it a shot. You know, just see how it goes. I don't know why I did that come one, come all bullshit. Also, it's gonna be the first time. Every time I play a new character, we're gonna watch this cutscene just so we can see the differences and stuff like that. But just know, if we're playing a character we've already seen before, that shit is not getting changed at all whatsoever. Anyways, hope everyone's doing all right. Everyone's chilling, having a good day. Hopefully enjoying their nice and sweet, lovely time, you know, is what it is. I have been speaking on this for a bit, I'm gonna be real. Not really sure how I'm gonna do this, but they just released a patch, literally today, as I'm recording this today, to hopefully make solo expeditions a bit easier on the people. One, they increased rune acquisition, so levels are easier to come by, and two, they also gave, I think, one free revive per night in, like, encounter fight. Proof attack when two-handing. It's alright, I guess. So honestly, I am very curious, I guess, kind of, to see what goes, what happens, what the going on is gonna be. I'm not expecting, to be honest, anything crazy with the runs. I'm expecting to maybe get hit a lot, maybe die a lot, and honestly, not a lot of runs be completed. That's just kind of the name of the game. But in the off chance some runs do get completed, you know, I'm about to be there to witness them in all their glory and be like, look bro, that's me, I did that shit. I'm attacking the wrong dude. I meant to attack this stupid bug, and I'm attacking some rando that I accidentally pulled in. I don't know what that talisman does. Give me a second. Okay, let's get out of here before we get anything else. Dodging and impaired damage negation. So I guess I level ADP forehead, but my dodging, but like I take more damage or some shit like that. I don't know. I think it's best we head there first, and if we find something along the way, all the better for it. But yeah, my apologies, I had to clear my throat. This is not, I know this is a single, a multiplayer game first and foremost. Believe me, I do intend on, if I do end up liking and enjoying making these videos single player, I do intend to upload more multiplayer-esque runs, because me and my friends have a, I don't know what the Revenant's Grief is. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I do intend to upload more videos tailored towards like the multiplayer aspect. You feel me? I find that aspect of the game very enjoyable, and I'm hoping. Oh, this is all like the fucking the Revenant shit, man. Don't nobody use this. People probably do, just not me. Actually, okay. You know what? Let's see what's in here. Thinking about it. Oh, I'm level 2. I might die. Fuck it. Let's see. I do intend on uploading more, what's it called? More of the co-op experience. I'm not 100% against it. The only kind of reason, I guess, you would say, is just because I don't know, I'm just trying out something new, you feel me? I'm trying out something new, and there's not many runs with me and my friends playing together, so I don't necessarily have like a backlog or something to kind of pull from. I'm just kind of going off what I got so far, you feel me? I hope that makes sense. Okay. Bitch. What an a-hole, man. Hello? You know, I know they're probably resistant to this, but might as well. I'm not going to use it any other time. Okay, honestly, I think there's a good chance I kind of get my ass whooped here. I think it's the crystal guy, if I'm correct. I think like every area has a specific kind of boss setup. Night Tide goes stronger. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I think... Hold on. Let's see if I can't find myself a nice weapon to use. Because if it's the crystal guy I'm thinking of, I need a hammer or something blunt. That could be, I think. Fuck it, let's give it a try. That does not seem like a hammer at all. Never mind. Let's not give it a try. Exactly what I was afraid of is happening, and that I'm going to probably get my ass whooped by these people. But you know what? Oh well. It is what it is. You feel me? The hell was that? Endure. Oh, Endure has its own animation on this. Solid. Improve magic attack power, improve when two-handing. Yeah, I guess. I freaking guess, bro. I'm gonna be real. All of this loot is kind of garbage. But oh well, you know. Thus is the roguelike. Thus is the roguelike genre. That's how it fucking be sometimes. Not much you can really do about it. It's all luck. Oh, but yeah. I'm not against doing any sort of whatever content. I'm gonna be real. I'm not against doing any sort of multiplayer content. I guess I just haven't... I don't know, made the content. You feel me? I think I've ever only recorded one run of NEIGHTREIGN with my friends, and that was, I think, our second ever run. And trying to pawn it off as a first ever run just seems disingenuous, you feel me? So, I recorded our second run. It was solid. We didn't win, obviously, because it was our fucking... Oh my lord, if you've played NEIGHTREIGN, you know that first fucking boss, dude, Tricephalos, is a son of a bitch, man. I'm gonna be real. Oh, fuck off, a Bloodhound Knight. I'm done for, buddy. Pack me up. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I think that was my cheated death thing, so I gotta be careful. Oh yeah, in case you're unaware, Wilder has the ability to cheat death once a life. And honestly, makes him really strong. But I mentioned it in an Isaac episode. Dude, Executor is just fucking broken. Why didn't I play Executor for this first episode? Because the game starts you off as Wilder. I thought, what better way to start a fresh save file than to play the character the game gives you, you feel me? I might have just killed myself by doing that. By not capitalizing, I think I might have just killed myself. Unless he's the GOAT. Unless he's the freaking GOAT. Increased number of runes obtained. It's mad early in the run. I think it'll pay off later. Okay, besides Tony glazing himself, yeah, freaking... like, Executor's just broken, brother. At least that's what I've noticed. If you know what you're doing, you can make Executor a fucking invincible machine. I'm 99% sure, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. If you know what you're doing, Executor is essentially just like he's him, you know? Yeah, that's Timothy Chalamet right there. I think we have enough time to get this. I'm gonna be real, I'm worried we don't, but fuck it. What other option do we really have? through here. Before Pack God humbles you. Have you guys seen the fucking resurgence? I don't even call it a resurgence. Just an increase in these kind of memes or whatever. These like Pack God memes. And it's like, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, my guy. This shit is mad cringe. And I hate seeing it on my feed. Cause it just kind of got me like, who the fuck is watching this? Who's watching it? Who's doing this, you know? Oh. Oh, okay, the bitch is running. You asshole, how come you got off 2 like that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Tony, don't die. Okay, Jesus Lord, man. There we go. I don't regen stamina fast enough. I don't regen stamina fast enough to make this good. Holy dude. I need anything. Ooh, hold up. Taking damage restores FP. A cold claymore. Just raise my health. I think that's the better move. Just raise my health. Oh, and let's hit the Grace here. Level 6, night 1. I'm not really fucking with that, I'm gonna be real. That feels a little too low for my liking. I'm a little afraid. It might just lead to our death just instantly. Or maybe not, actually. I know they increased rune acquisition. I think I should try my best to actually go out and try and, like, get shit. Feel me? I think it's best I actually start trying to clear out these camps and utilizing that, them sites of grace more often. Just a personal thought, you know? It only makes sense. It's you know, a court of a, what is it? Appeal to something. Appeal to nature. Logical fallacy detected. End them. Improved attack at lower HP. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, yeah. I don't need this greatsword anymore. I'm gonna get rid of that. Ah, fuck. No, I shouldn't. It's... I know it's the main character. I'm gonna be real. Me personally, I'd be leaving the fuck out of all those greatswords and stuff. That's just a me personally thing I noticed. Is that I do not use, like, the shit the game gives you sort of deal. If I can upgrade and go to a completely different weapon, I will almost instantly. I will utilize something completely different than what the game gives me to start off with. And honestly, also, funny thing I noticed, if you're playing Executor, nothing compares to your freaking your sword, man. If you can hit your parries, your sword is just broken. Maybe someone out there will be like, it has been proven through much testing. It turns out his sword is solid, but if you can get yourself like an Uchikatana or something, then that is like DPS wise the better move. Has that been proven yet? As far as I am aware, no. So I'm gonna keep doing it, you know? So I'm gonna keep rocking that basic ass skill sword and cheating and winning with it. Not cheating, but you know, pulling off wins I have no reason to pull off. Also, the fact that I got greedy and stayed in this fire zone might lead to my demise, because I'm about to run into this fight with 2 Estus and a fucking dream. The hello? He died to him being pulled in. Am I tripping? That's kind of insane. You fucker, bro. Alright. If I can get my claw back for the perfumers, that's the easy mode. These guys, just attack them. Alright, and then we just wait. And then we just wait for the claw to come back. Because it's just good. Oh, you're dead. Bada boom. Oh, man. Bell-bearing hunter, bro. Immediate lay his ass out. And then we just fight. Honestly, here's what we do. Okay. I didn't realize he had his sword out. I think... Okay, never mind. I can't parry this motherfucker, bro. Hello. I parried him. What do you mean? Easy money. Come on, baby! Lord, years of Soulsborne experience helping me out right here, man. Don't grip me. Hello, do y'all see that dragon currently residing on the outskirts of town here? Fuck me. Alright. Raz, come in. Come on, clutch. Por favor. Thank you. Should that kill? I better hope so, but if not, just one of those. Call me in the morning. My bad. I got a little into it. This is, unlike Isaac, unfortunately. Unlike Isaac, I do not have hours upon hours of experience. I'm gonna be real. If you guys might be thinking, Tony, you seem to be a little versed in these games, you know? What's your repertoire or whatever, you know? Like, what do you got? What do you got going on with you? Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I play a lot of Binding of Isaac. I play a whole bunch of roguelikes. They're one of my favorite genres to engage in video game-wise, because the replayability aspect is fun, and I just find them a lot cooler than a whole bunch of other games. Truth be told, if you want me to be 100% real bona fide honest with you. Now, I'm also a huge fan of the Soulsborne genre, having played almost every single one to full completion. I know my way around a couple of games, you know, I'm gonna be real. I think I know my way around a game or two of this genre. The only one I haven't completed to completion yet. Completed to completion. What? He has such a way with words. The only one I haven't beaten, I guess you can say, is Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and Bloodborne. But I have played my fair share of both of those games, surprisingly. Improved jump attacks. I'll just take the damage resistance and walk my merry ass home. I just enjoy these games a lot. I think they're fucking, you know, to quote that, what's that one Marge Simpson quote? I just think they're neat. And that's what I gotta say. I think Soulsborne games are mad neat. Now, someone like me, I like Soulsborne games. I like roguelikes. This game fits the perfect, it just scratches the perfect itch that a lot of other games out there like just don't have. And I say this with the utmost kindness and respect for the genre. This is one of the games that I consider one of the few very good roguelikes. Because I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people just kind of see roguelike. It's a randomized, every run is different sort of game. And I feel like a lot of slop ends up getting produced in this genre that I have come to enjoy greatly. And if it's not slop, then it is just a game that, I'm gonna be real with you, does not appeal to me. I love Balatro. It is a great poker, you know, card roguelike. And I'm not gonna sit here and slander Slay the Spire. It's just not for me personally. But Dungeons and, like, what is it, like Degenerate Gamblers or whatever, that game, and not to mention a whole bunch of other card deck builder roguelikes that I've played, like, you know, I've played Monster Train, the original. I've played freaking oh my god, what's the name of that one game, dude? My friends had me playing it a shit ton, and I thought it was cool, but deck builders, just personally, I don't really see the deck builder roguelike specifically, you know. I just don't really see the whole appeal. Me personally, in my roguelikes, I like to, like, actively, I guess, kind of control the character and do shit in the game, you know? Gungeon. I've played a little bit of it. It's cool. Dead Estate. The Binding of Isaac, which I have a shit ton of hours in on that one. You know, just in general, all those kinds of games. I like them a lot. Savage flames roar while walking? The hell does that mean? I don't know what the hell that Savage Flames Roar thing is, but seems interesting, I guess. We'll see it hopefully soon. That's what that is, I think. Unless that was the enemy. You know what's funny? I should have taken the increased jump attack, because if you are a character that gets to spam strength jump attacks, you should spam the hell out of those. The stagger damage is too good to pass up, you feel me? Less likely to be targeted? Then who else is gonna be targeted? Hello? I need the stamina bad. Yes, that is one thing. I need stamina bad. Brother, give me that shit. And honestly, it might be a bit of a pipe dream. I think we should try and go for that chapel that I pinged. We'll see what happens. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold on, let's see what happens. And then we disembark. Yes! Yes! Now, Tony, why do we disembark here on top of this very large building? So I can land here and get this chest, which is bound to have something, I think, decent in it, I would hope. Improve skill attack power. If that applies to my ult, I think that's a must. Because my ult already does a lot of damage. Improved attack at lower HP, I'm not trying to do that. Improve skill attack power. Fuck it, let's go. Alright, and then we leave. But yeah, me personally, I like a lot more of my roguelikes to be a bit more on the active side of things. You feel me? I mean, no disrespect to a whole bunch of other games. I've seen people play them. They look cool, they look fun. But to me personally, I like to actively be participating in the gameplay. Tony, your brain is just too small to be playing these deck builder roguelikes. You're just too much of a moron. You don't understand how the game's played. Maybe. Honestly, I'm not against that as an explanation as to why I don't like them. Maybe my attention span is cooked, TikTok zoomer, brain rot, whatever the fuck you want to call me out for. I'm gonna be real. Your opinion, my opinion is, I'm not a fan of those games. I like more active engagement in my roguelikes. So this game is very fucking fun. I'm gonna keep it real. I know it's had a few issues. Some people don't like certain aspects of it. I don't blame you. You know, if you're a super roguelike purist, or I don't even think you need to be purist. If you're just super into the roguelike genre and you're like, I don't personally like how little replayability this game has, hey, that's, you know, up to you. Understand it 100%. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're wrong, this, that, you know. But to me personally, I can get by playing this game for, I'd say, a couple, maybe 100 or so hours before I probably end up getting bored. But hey, that's 100 or so hours that I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this. You feel me? So I understand the gripes this game has. I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna shit on something else and then be like, this game has no flaws, because it does have a lot of flaws. I'm gonna be real. There is one thing a lot of people have been asking for, hasn't been added in this update, unfortunately, but I kind of agree with it. A timer for when the storm closes. That would be great. I called it storm like Fortnite. Yes, I did. That would be absolutely great. I'm gonna be real. If there was a timer that kept track of how long until the night is approaching, that would be amazing. Tony, you can just look at the top right of the map, or the top right of the game. It'll tell you, hey, the storm approaches around this time. I'm aware. That's a fair, you know, thing to point out. I pay attention to it all the time. No offense to other people / my friends, but it kind of doesn't seem like the top right people pay attention to that much, because I feel like they've missed out on a lot of crucial details, like, hey, the storm is closing. Shouldn't, you know? A lot of people get blindsided by the fact the storm's closing in. And honestly, with how much goes on in this game, I don't blame them for getting blindsided. I'm not here to shit on you for that. I'm just here to kind of, I guess, explain a little bit. But maybe, you know, this one, I'm not going to be defending the game. Maybe if so many people have this one same issue of the storm approaches on me, I don't know how much time I have. Maybe it's something that might, you know, could use some addressing. Not in a bad way whatsoever. But if a lot of people are having this issue of, hey, I'm always having a hard time trying to figure out when the storm's coming in, you know, maybe you could help alleviate that issue for some people. You feel me? Just a thought. And I no means, once again, not to shit on people or anything. The other side of the coin, you could say, just pay attention to the top right a bit more. I'm in that camp, but I'm also in the camp that, hey, you know, a lot of people don't do that. Maybe you could A, have a timer so people can keep track of, or make it a bit more obvious when the storm approaches. There's just a little text of dialogue in the top right that says, hey, the storm's coming in, by the way. A lot of people kind of get blindsided by that. Understandably so. It's so fucking tiny. You're most likely gonna, you know, not realize it until you open your map and actively pay attention and be like, oh shit, this shit, it's closing me in. It's closing in on me. You feel me? You feel me on this one? No hatred, no disrespect, just pure love of the game. I want to see it do good. You know, here's my personal opinion. Tony, what opinion does yours matter? Are you a game developer? No, I'm not a game developer. But I mean, you know, people can share their fucking opinions. Dickhead, aka straw man. So, but you know, other than that, other than these small little gripes, I can see myself playing this game for a lot of time. And not only can I see myself playing these games for a lot of time, though, but to kind of go back on what I was talking about, I completely forgot where the hell I was going with this originally. I have played a shit ton of these FromSoft games. I played a shit ton of roguelikes. I'm finding this game to be very fun. Rains gather, portending the tide of night. See? Little notification came up there, top right. I saw it. However, imagine if I was in the heat of battle, you know? I was duking it out with some fucking beast, trying my best to survive, you know? What's the chance I'm gonna see that little pop-up and be like, oh shit, I should probably just abandon all hope and get out of here and start heading back to my my destination. You feel me? I'm gonna be real, me personally, I don't see it as going down that way. I'm seeing it as, oh crap, the storm's coming in, I gotta go, you know? Like, right when I see it approaching. But that's just a thought. You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Just a thought for the game. But besides Tony going on about how much it, you know, some minor improvements this game could use, I have played a lot of Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Funny enough, I am genuinely surprised by. I am very much so surprised that out of all the people on my friends list, a lot of people, you know, a lot of my friends being really huge Dark Souls heads, really, you know, huge FromSoft enjoyers, I somehow have the most hours on Elden Ring. Whether that be because of, and then here's my credentials if you're wondering. This is where my credentials come in. I have done at least, I'm like 99% sure, at least 2 separate playthroughs on my, you know, on my Twitch. Not gonna self-promote that. I don't fucking upload on there anymore. I don't stream on there that much, really. But having on like 2 separate occasions done playthroughs, one of which was a challenge playthrough, and in general just playing it for fun a whole bunch of other times, and also having a lot of experience with the FromSoft games due to me playing them for an entire, not necessarily marathon, because I was employed, so I didn't have enough, you know, time to be taking off work and just streaming 24/7. Plus, I live with my parents, so I don't want them to be like, Tony, how come you haven't come out of your room in the past 2 days? You're just staying home playing video games all the time, loser. And I'm just like, you know what, Mom? I know you didn't. I know calling me a loser was mean in this scenario, but understandable. Because spending, you know, an entire week playing the Dark Souls franchise is a very, I don't want to say loser-coded thing, but like, come on, bro, what are we doing here? I think it's Morgott, right? Maybe this time I'll be able to pull off something solid.
There is no escape.
How was he already phase 2? Brother, I like, what happened? What happened? How do we get to phase 2 already? But yeah, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a girt. My apologies. I don't know why I said that. I've done an entire marathon of the Dark Souls franchise. I have played, like, you know, 200 something plus hours, I think at this point 250, of Elden Ring by itself, and let alone the couple other 100 hours in the Souls series as an entirety. I'm pretty well versed in these games. I'm gonna be real. I'm pretty well versed in how these games work, how these games play out, stuff like that. You know, Swords of Revealing Light ass attack here. So that's why I can, I mean, you know, I think I can make some of these videos where I can yap and fight at the same exact time. One, I've done it for stream, but 2, with a lot of time in the game comes, I don't want to say less stakes, but you know, like, you can afford to focus less. It's kind of just muscle memory type shit. It's just the nature of the game, I guess you can call it. Oh, come on, that's so cringe. What do you mean? All right, goodbye, brother. It was nice knowing you. But yeah, you know, I got my fair share of time playing these games. That's lightning when dodge. That sounds good. I have my fair share of, you know, like, time playing these games. I got my fair share of that solid experience. I'd say solid experience playing them. Very fun. I enjoy this very much so. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys. For this first episode, I was totally not expecting myself to get this far. Especially with a white Zweihander. I didn't even realize it was basically leveled. Let's grab that Rise from Grace a single time there for the boss fight. And then I think we'll be on our merry way, hopefully being able to whoop bro's ass. Although I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't. Oh crap! I meant to actually watch that cutscene. Next episode, if there is one, I will watch the cutscene. I'm gonna be real with you. Not expecting a lot because if you have not seen it before, this boss is kind of ridiculously hard. I'm not even joking. I've seen people fight this solo. I have experienced this fight in multiplayer many a time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. For a first boss, the game forces you to fight on your first run. This is a criminal encounter. I'm not even joking. For the first boss you fight out of all of them, this is criminal, bro. Like, I'm being so honest too. No joke. Alright, my friends usually say focus the one with the sword. That should be you back here, Mr. Pat God Dog. Okay. It's like, look, this we're doing solo. This? They just gank squad you? This is criminal. Alright, I'm gonna say, you know what, if I'm this low, I'm just gonna evade death once, come back to life, and then heal when I come back to life. I think that's the best bet, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, yep, there's my evading death once. Once per life. Then I should come back to life. Let me heal while I'm here. And then we just kind of gotta see what happens. Hello? What? Oh, I got another. Sick. Can I be real? That should be illegal. Bruh, I'm gonna keep it a stack. That was some criminal activity there. I think let's focus you. Okay, unless you do that. Okay, unless you do that, apparently. Well, I tried. Anyways. Solid run for a first attempt. Almost. First episode, first try on this new character. Almost got it. But what can you do? Anyways. We'll be sure to get them next time. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day. And or good night. Depending on the time reviewing this. That's a point upwards. Whoopsie. Alright, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.